Good morning. Hello and happy Monday. Today I have an important Monday morning matters. And I know I've said this before. They're all important, right? Everything I say. But this is one that convicted me as I began to think about it and process what I wanted to say. And so I figured if I was going to be convicted about a topic, then everyone should be convicted about said topic. So here we go. Today we're going to talk about boundaries. Boundaries matter. But I'm not going to talk about boundaries in the sense that you probably think I'm going to talk about them. I'm going to talk about boundaries with our kids and how boundaries between us and our kids help our kids gain independence and help them become functioning citizens of society and adults. So I don't know if any of you are on social media. Obviously, you're on something because you're seeing this video. But I've noticed on social media the last couple of weeks, there have been some news channels asking for parents to comment on their opinions of cell phone use in school. To be honest with you, I read 0 comments because I have opinions and reading comments on social media just gives me anger and anxiety. So I didn't read them. But I've started to see now news articles coming out about schools asking parents to stop texting their kids during school. Now, if you don't know, we have a strict cell phone policy. If students have a cell phone, it should be turned off and in their book bag. They should not have access to it during the day. However, I know they do because they get sick or they don't feel good and they take their cell phone to the bathroom and they text you about it. Or something happens and they take their cell phone to the bathroom and they text you about it. Or you feel some feels during the day and you text them, I love you, I miss you, and it comes up on their smartwatch. And then they get sad and they cry in the office. Those are all things that have happened this year. When we are texting our kids during the school day, A, we're asking them to break the rules. B, we're taking away from their learning time. And C, we are not creating independent individuals. I know that it's hard. My kids go to high school. They are not allowed to have their cell phones during the day. They don't. If I need to communicate with them, I have to call the school office, right? If your child needs a message about how they're getting picked up or whether or not to ride the bus or things like that, you can call the school office. If your child doesn't feel well during the day or they need something, they can come to the school office. When we have 24-hour access to each other, it does not create independence. It does not help your child learn how to communicate with other adults or find answers for themselves or figure things out or solve problems. 24-hour access for both of us is not beneficial. So we need to have boundaries. They need to have their time at school to be at school and focus on school, right? I know that it's difficult. I understand. I get it. If you want me to be honest, my kids have trackers on their phones. I know where they are. If I really want to be nitpicky, I can tell which area of the building of their high school they're in. So I get it. I know, I understand. I'm getting better at it. But they have to be able to solve their own problems. They have to be able to communicate with other people. They have to be able to function throughout the day. And so do you. It's so good for both of us. So, boundaries matter, and they will help us all become better individuals. I hope you have a great Monday. I love you all.